As a child, he hunted squirrels and rabbits, picked cotton, and split oak for his mother's wood-burning stove. Later, he studied journalism, butchered hogs, taught primary school, manufactured steel folding chairs, and repaired Army Air Corps planes during World War II. All of that before a career which put him in the thick of Louisiana politics for almost 4 decades. In the end, there wasn't much Ed Steimel hadn't done. Born in 1922 in Running Lake, Arkansas, Edward Joseph Steimel was the son of an attorney and the local postmaster. At his mother's discretion, Ed waited 8 years after high school before enrolling at Arkansas State University in 1946. Later that year, his sister introduced him to Mary Welch, a nurse at a local hospital. The two would marry the next year and spend nearly 50 years together. On their first wedding anniversary, their daughter, Suzanne, was born. Diagnosed with cerebral palsy, finding help for Susie became the Steimel's singular purpose in life. In addition to adopting 3 more children, Mary Jo, Edward Jr., and George, from St. Anne's Home for Unwed Mothers in Shreveport, they traveled the country in search of care for Susie. Not finding the care they wanted for their daughter, they, along with other concerned parents, founded their own center to care for cerebral palsy patients in Baton Rouge, where they had moved after Ed graduated from Arkansas State. The McMains Children Developmental Center is the result of years of volunteer work spearheaded by Ed and Mary. After a brief term with the Baton Rouge Chamber of Commerce, Ed took a job with the newly formed Public Affairs Research Council of Louisiana in 1950. The result of an initiative by Louisiana's business and education leaders to address government inefficiency and corruption, PAR sought reform through research. After briefly serving as PAR's Public Information Director, Ed was soon named Executive Director, a position he held for the next 24 years. In the 1960s, PAR organized regional conferences to encourage calm during the volatile era of school desegregation and was instrumental in passing the state's Code of Ethics for all government officials in 1964. Appointed to serve as special master to reapportion the entire Louisiana legislature in 1971, Ed enlisted PAR's help in the monumental task of redrawing district lines. In 1975, after 25 years with PAR, Ed was chosen to serve as president of the Louisiana Association of Business and Industry. Under his direction over the next 13 years, LABI became the most powerful business lobbying voice in Louisiana.